Hello, everybody. I got a new camera, so I wanted to do a little trial video, a little celebration. And I wanted to talk briefly, without much preparation, about the wheel of life, or the teaching of interdependent origination. Now, if you're familiar, it's a wheel that's held by the Lord of Time, I believe. And then in the center, there's three animals that represent passion, aggression, and ignorance. And another, there is the six rungs. And then on the outside, there's what's called the 12 links of interdependent origination, starting with ignorance, then going with a potter, which is the creation of form, and so on. So that's the formal. And if you'd like an interactive version of that, go to www.buddha.net/wheel2.htm. And that'll give you an interactive wheel that you can actually look at. And it's studied to be divided into past, present, and future. Now, it's a portrait of a conditioned existence, not a free existence, of course. So in the outside as well, outside of the wheel, there's scenes of the life of the Buddha, which represent the liberation from this type of determination. However, I want to present a slightly different slant on this. It does represent everything that's originated, everything that is in samsara. And you might say, let's refer back to modern systems theory. I've mentioned before, systems theory is the discipline that studies systems, biological, physical systems. And what it shows us is that every, what we call thing, everything is a system with energy coming in and coming out, composed of various parts. And that's really how everything is. So it's a very Buddhist approach. Joanna Macy, in one of her books, World as Self with World as Lover, presented a good integration. I think it was her doctoral thesis, presented a good integration of systems and interdependent origination. Now, Ms. Macy probably misses the transcendent dimension, the emptiness, the ultimate dimension, but makes a good study at the Hinayana level of this phenomenon. So in any case, what it's trying to tell us is that everything is interdependent. Everything depends on everything else. Again, Thich Nhat Hanh, the Zen master from Vietnam, makes a nice presentation of this. He tells how a sheet of paper is composed of, sun elements, cloud elements, water elements, all the things are going to make in paper. And the paper in turn determines other beings. So the point is, he calls it inter-being. The point is that everything that is existent, including my body, what I call my personality, what I consider myself, or elements of the self, are interdependent with everything around. Nothing would exist except for support of causes and conditions, which then again become causes for something else. One image for this is called Indra's net. Indra's net is full of jewels, and each jewel reflects all the other jewels. So just as I say, reflect the whole world, you reflect the whole world. We all interdependently, with all things, rocks and water and trees, reflect the whole world, and the world reflects us. And it's all one whole, with many jewels. Each consciousness perhaps could be considered a jewel. So the point is, again, in this analysis, to reach the conclusion, to understand that everything is composite, everything is relative, everything is determined by everything else. The short straw is only short because there is a long straw. If this straw became shorter, this would be the long straw. It's all relative. And it's not just a word game, it's a reflection of the reality. And it leads us to let go of the heavy grasp that we have on things as solid, rock-solid entities that are permanent, that will reinforce our identity, which is also considered to be rock-solid. It's all an interplay of energies and forms. that is dreamlike. So that's what the analysis of interdependence leads to, an understanding, and of course it supports very much scientific theory. Everything has a cause, everything has an effect, and nothing has a self that is alone and separate and individual. Everything is connected to everything else. So that's basically the idea. And again, you can go to the net, and let me check the address on that again, which is www.buddhanet.net/wheel2.htm. And you'll see a nice representation of the classical wheel. So until then, I hope your practice grows, and Tashitelek.